Today, we're diving deep into the story of a nation that was literally forged in fire. We're going to take a journey through thousands of years of history. We're talking golden ages, colonial rule, and a revolutionary war, all to understand the incredible story of modern Bangladesh.
Okay, so here's the roadmap for our journey. We'll kick things off with ancient empires, then glide through periods of unbelievable wealth under the sultanates and Mughals. After that, we'll enter the long shadow of the British Raj, and finally, we get to the heart of it all, the fiery revolutionary birth of Bangladesh.
All right, let's start at the very beginning. Way back in ancient times, this land, known as Bengal, wasn't just one place. It was this vibrant tapestry of powerful kingdoms and buzzing trade hubs.
So this is where the region's cultural DNA was really formed. You had these massive empires like the Mauryas and the Guptas, setting up the whole administrative system, building major centers like Mahastangar. And then, later on, the Hindu Sena dynasty came in and added its own unique layer to Bengal's identity.
But then, wow, from the 8th to the 12th century, under the Pala dynasty, something incredible happened. It was a true golden age. Art, literature, learning, everything just exploded in this extraordinary way that left a permanent mark on the region's soul.
Now, a huge power shift happens, and it ushers in another era of just incredible wealth. See, the arrival of Muslim rule in 1204 eventually led to these powerful, independent sultanates, and Bengal transformed into this rich, powerful trading center that really stood on its own.
And this wasn't just a local thing. This global reputation really hit its peak under the Mughal Empire. I mean, after they made Dhaka the capital in 1610, Bengal's products, especially its legendary muslin fabric, were famous all over the world. It was one of the wealthiest provinces in the entire Mughal Empire.
But, when you're that wealthy, you start to attract a lot of attention. And the arrival of European trading companies, well, that was going to lead to a really dramatic and violent change in who held the power.
Remember this year, 1757, the Battle of Plassey. This is it. The defeat of Nawab Siraj-ud-Dowlah to the British East India Company marks the end of Bengal's independence and the start of nearly 200 years of colonial rule.
Okay, fast forward to 1947. The British are finally leaving the subcontinent, and Bengal gets split in two. Its eastern part, which was mostly Muslim, gets merged with the brand new country of Pakistan. It becomes East Pakistan, and here's the crazy part, it's separated by over 1,000 miles of India from its western half.
And this union, it was totally unequal from day one. I mean, just look at this. All the political power, all the economic investment, even the cultural authority, it was all concentrated in West Pakistan. This left the Bengali-speaking majority in the East feeling used, exploited, and completely pushed to the side.
Now, you might think the first big crack in this union would be about money or politics. But it wasn't. It was about something way more personal, way more fundamental. The right to speak your own language.
I mean, really think about that question. What is the price of your mother tongue? This became the absolute heart of the struggle when the central government decided that Urdu, a language spoken by almost no one in East Pakistan, would be the only national language for the whole country.
On February 21, 1952, all that tension just exploded. Students in Dhaka were protesting for the right to speak Bengali, and they were shot and killed by the police. It was a day of tragedy that is now recognized all over the world as International Mother Language Day.
And that event, the language movement, became the spark. It was the moment that ignited this powerful spirit of Bengali nationalism and self-determination. A spirit that would just get stronger and stronger over the next 20 years.
By 1971, that spirit had become a full-blown fire. After years and years of political struggle for more autonomy, led by the incredible leader Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the call for total freedom was just undeniable.
And the events of that year unfolded with terrifying speed. It went from a powerful speech demanding freedom to the launch of a horrific military crackdown and genocide on the night of March 25th to the formal declaration of independence, and then a brutal 9-month war that tore the nation apart.
And we really have to pause here, because you simply cannot understand modern Bangladesh without grappling with the almost unbelievable human price that was paid for its freedom.
3 million people were killed in just 9 months, and over 200,000 women were violated. It was used as a systematic, brutal weapon of war.
On December 16, 1971, victory was finally declared, and out of the ashes of that horrific conflict, the Sovereign People's Republic of Bangladesh was born.
The story ever since has been one of just incredible resilience. Think about it. Starting from a war-torn country with a totally shattered economy, Bangladesh has achieved amazing economic growth, becoming a world leader in things like the garment industry and agriculture.
There's this one line from our research that just captures the whole thing perfectly. It says, the history of Bengalis is a saga of heroism and sacrifice. And that's exactly it, a history defined by struggle, yeah, but also by this unbreakable heroic spirit that continues to inspire.
And that leaves us with this final thought. A nation's identity is shaped by its history. For Bangladesh, that history is a story of fighting for its language, its culture, and its very right to exist. So the real question isn't just what's next, but how a nation built on that kind of sacrifice will continue to define its own future.